Archangel Michael, the Doubt. Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. I want to bring to you today a subject of extreme importance in the current situation, the feeling called doubt. Then I ask a question, what is the doubt? And I answer, it is the lack of faith, it is the lack of confidence, it is the lack of certainty. So, as you can see, something will always be missing for you that was not so deep that you believed it. But what is the truth about? Doubt has a meaning. It has a function, which is exactly to break that chain of faith, of trust, of light that you deposit on something or on some object. When you doubt yourself, what are you doing? They are saying internally that you do not trust you, that you do not trust anything that you see, that you don't trust anything you hear, nothing you feel, nothing your intuition gives you. You don't trust anything and you doubt everything. Each time you doubt, that castle you were building with so much love collapses and you have to start that walk again. I've been talking here for some time now. I didn't start today, I didn't start yesterday. I have a job here for a long time, in which all of you have been there since the beginning, and many who have only recently said the same thing. My life changed after I heard everything I heard here. I am very happy when I hear this from you, because it is the certainty that you have found the way, and that you believe, that you have no doubt of what I say and what I'm talking about. We beings of light, when we come here through any channel to pass a message, we leave an energy in this message so that anyone who listens to it anywhere at any time feels the same thing as the person who heard it the first time it was published. What happens is that many times our messages are altered to contain the energy on the other side. Then many ask themselves, but wait, if the message is of a being so strong, how can they destroy the energy that is inside? This is a good question. Theoretically, really we shouldn't allow our energy to be tarnished. But notice this, everything is a machine. It is a machine to force thoughts. It is a machine to force attitudes, to force actions. So, this machine is very well worked, very well orchestrated, manipulated, and everything that falls inside falls into a large cauldron of negative energies. If you imagine a styrofoam ball, you paint this ball yellow. If you let the paint dry, it will turn completely yellow. But if you take this ball that is painted yellow and throw it in a blue-coloured container, what will happen? That blue colour will impregnate the yellow paint, and a totally different colour will appear, neither blue nor yellow. So, this is how I'm trying to explain it to you. Our energy does not end, it is still there, as the yellow paint also remains on that ball. But it was contaminated by another colour. Then, that energy of ours that was in that message, it is contaminated by extremely strong energies. No, our energy has not left there, and no, our energy is not weak. It is just the world where you live. And then I could say the following, that if each message we put, we did not allow it to be tainted, how would you learn what is bad and what is not? This is exactly what makes you realize where the truth and the lie are. Then, that supposed message, which was previously a message of light, will become a message that will confuse your mind, because it was enveloped with a very large layer of negative energy. So, when you hear what is there, it will not bring light to your heart. It is as if the message were translated into another language that you do not understand. And then you begin to doubt what is there, because that message did not bring you peace, It brought you fear. It brought you anguish. It brought you bad feelings. And this is how it happens on your internet. That is why I have said so many times, be careful what you hear, because although messages from beings of light are said, you may be involved in this negative energy, which will not lead you to the true message that is there. Rather, it is a subliminal message, totally different. Why am I saying all this? Because you often doubt what you are hearing. You do not believe that there is a being of light speaking. You confuse the channel with the being of light. And how do you know if it is a channel or the being of light that is speaking? Or I could even say that it is a non-light being that is speaking. How to know? How can you be sure that you are listening to an original message from a being of light? This has already been highly commented on here. I have already taught. Sanada has already taught. So many, when they start to listen, certain messages stop in the middle of the path because they realize that there is something that does not match. There is something that is not saying exactly what the beings of light say. Today in particular, it is numerically a portal, 5/5. So I'm inviting you to participate in today's meditation. But before that, I want to say some things for you. Everything I say here, I repeat anywhere on Earth. My messages are spread across the planet and cannot be unique messages, because each place has a different moment, has different energy, has a different growth, has a different evolution. So everything I say has my energy. It is impregnated. There are many listen to what I say and interpret it at their leisure, interpret it the way they think is right, and worse, they claim that I am not speaking, because effectively they do not understand or did not understand the content of what I said. Then I ask a question. Did you not understand why that message was tainted by negative energies, which distort the meaning, or simply because you doubt what is said? This is a question that I am not going to answer. It is you. So once again, I will say here what I have said countless times. When you hear something supposedly said by me, ask me. Ask me for proof that that is what I am talking about. That message is actually from the light, and my energy is there. Ask me for proof, and I will be happy to show you whether that is true or not. Why don't you do that? Why do you accuse, point your fingers, label, judge that I am not speaking? Why? Is the fear that big? Is it bothering anyone? So, I would like you to ask yourself why, and I repeat here again, ask me for proof. Now, be real. There's no use asking me for the proof. I prove it, and you keep saying it's not me, just to not admit that you made a mistake. Watch out. Look at what you will be planting. That's all I have to say. Then I ask another question. Who wins by saying that I am not speaking? Who wins? Why is there a doubt being generated? And what does the doubt do? Get you out of the way. So, who is serving the non-light? Who judges? Who points? Who does not ask for evidence and simply makes everyone doubt? So I want to ask you again, whoever doubts that I am speaking, ask me for proof. Don't be afraid. I will do nothing against anyone. I will just show that I am there, that's all. Do not take, as you usually say, the tram going, and interpret it at your leisure. Seek the truth. Watch out, because fear makes you see things that don't exist. Don't be afraid of anything. Each has a path, each has a mission. Why doesn't everyone take care of their own mission? Why do you have to go through the other's mission? So once again, I want to say here, whoever does not trust my words, that I am speaking, ask me for the proof. I challenge you here, because I know that I am here and that I am speaking. Whoever doubts, who does not believe, ask for the proof, and I will give it. Now, to generate doubt, to judge, to point the finger, is serving the light? I assure you that it is not. So be careful with your actions, my brothers. Be careful, because you are planting weeds in your paths, not fresh and aromatic herbs. Whoever plants doubt reaps more of the same. It is the law of action and reaction. So be careful with your judgments, with your opinions. Be careful. No one will harm you. Only you are planting it yourself and will reap ahead. So think carefully before pointing the finger, before judging. My brothers, from now on, you have to be very careful with what you read and hear. Very careful. Because we are in the final stretch. We are at that stage of anything goes to draw attention. Anything goes. So in this ridiculous war, because for me it is a ridiculous war, from whom it draws the most attention, people are planting bad things. They are not realizing it. They think they are superior. They think they are better than others. So the only thing I have to say is that they will reap everything they are planting up front. No, it will not be me or any being of light that will do anything against them. It will be the result of their own choices, as Sanada says. You plant choices, and ahead of you, you will reap the results. I don't have to justify myself on anything, but whoever doubts me, ask me for the proof, and for sure, I will be happy to give. Do not be afraid. I will not materialize in front of you and fry you with my energy. Do not be afraid. I will know exactly what to show you, to exactly say that it is me. Now be adult enough to admit your mistake. Don't continue to parade your lies, because this too you will be planting, and for sure, ahead, you will reap. I will do nothing, we do nothing. The results, the consequences, are the effect of everything you planted, only that. So, I invite you today, at the usual time, to meditation. It will be a very important meditation at this time, so that I can take them to a new timeline. Let's speed things up a little bit more, believe me. I am the Archangel Michael. I am not here to bring doubt, nor to spread bad thoughts. I am here for the truth. I am here for the light. And that will be exactly my answer.